What's going on, everybody? Thinking Game Podcast. We got a special guest in the house today, our boy Nate Logic from the Bluff,
Yep.
linking up
Ooh,
with the
wee,
boys
baby.
from Southwest and Peel from the South Side. It's all connected, man. So
Yeah.
Yo, what up
Nate,
with it?
man,
What up,
how you
baby?
doing? Thanks for coming on, chopping up with us, man. And we owe you one. We got to come holler at you too, man. We got to
Yes,
get
you definitely do, man. We'll get that scheduled ASAP.
yeah.
I just booked another one,
Do
so
you only do it on Thursdays?
Wednesdays. I only do my show on
Wednesdays.
Wednesdays, and it stay up. I
Wednesdays.
only do it
I got to
on
figure out
Facebook Live. It stay up, and I don't delete.
one,
I don't
yeah,
edit.
me either. One day when I'm out of class, I'm out. That's what's killing me because my class is on Wednesday, but we'll figure it out though.
Even if you know what though, even if it's just last minute and you want to pop up and just come in and sit down. If I got
We
another
can.
guest, you know,
Yeah, I
I
think I get out
believe
like around
in
8.
having a conversation. So.
Yeah, because you down the street from where I live. I get out like around 8 something like that. So
Oh, I'll
there
be
you go.
gone by then.
You be gone.
I'm gone.
You gone.
I'm gone by then.
So man, how's y'all week, man? Before we jump into the actual topic, man, how's y'all week, man?
Man, it's cool, man. One day at a time. It's
One day at
just
a time.
Monday, so
I know Pierre got the Beetlejuice mania, man.
It's Manic
well, you know
Monday.
something being gained.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah. Manic Monday.
Right.
Before we get into the first topic, though, what's up with Crawford, man? Man? They just celebrated the brother, and it's like he got their wake up call right after they celebrated.
Who?
Bud
Oh, we forgot to tell you. You're still one of them.
Crawford.
Oh, yeah.
He a being. So you still a
Oh, just
being.
in case you thought.
Yeah, you still a being.
Still?
No, he got pulled over. They said it was reckless driving. Is what they say, allegedly, I guess, reckless driving. And when they walked up to the car, they said he had a gun, like on the floor or something, on the floorboard or something like that. That's the angle that they use, and they're saying that he, according to their law, I kind of looked that up because I'm trying to go to law school. But if you don't announce that you got a gun, that can get you in trouble in Nebraska, I guess, Omaha. But that's the
So is
angle.
Nebraska open carry?
Now that I'm not
I
sure.
don't, I
I
don't,
don't know.
I
That's a good
haven't
question.
heard that. I haven't heard about them being open
And
carry.
so if it's not open carry, what I'm and like you said, you hear and tell me if I'm wrong. If they pull
Yeah.
your driver's license,
They
it
go,
tells them if you're a concealed carry, if you're licensed or whatnot. Am I correct?
Okay.
that's
I
correct.
don't know.
Ain't
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it should, but I think you have to still announce that like the law, I guess, like the gun
Why
law.
would I
You still
have
have
to
to announce.
announce it if it's on my driver's
Hey,
license?
that's the thing about laws. It don't matter how you feel. This is
Any
law.
way they can get you caught
it don't
up.
matter
Yeah,
with me.
anyway. Yeah. Yeah.
Jay, what up, though?
Jay,
Yeah, I was scared
what's up?
he had a weapon. Hey, what's up, fellas?
How you
Yeah.
doing, brother?
I don't got no
That's
weapon.
crazy in
Good.
itself because it
Oh
seems
yeah.
as if
It's totally
uh,
crazy.
you should be straight. Like if
Yeah.
it's on my license that I got a gun, you as an officer should assume that I got my stuff.
Yeah, they even when I get pulled over every now and then they'll say, "You got your gun on you?" Nope. I don't want no problem. I only carry when I need to. I don't need to carry extra.
And that's a whole nother conversation. Some of
Yeah.
us carry
Yeah,
pistols and we're inviting trouble.
Yeah.
Mm.
Especially when you
yeah,
got the switch on the
yeah. 'Cause some people's attitude is totally different when they get the gun
boy.
versus when they don't have it.
Mhm.
And if the police pull you over, you have to announce that you have the gun, and they won't ask for it. Right
Yeah.
there, you have to surrender your weapon to them
Oh
just
yeah.
on the traffic stop. You
I
stopping me
had
for speeding, y'all have my weapon.
I had mine on me one time. I think I had the whole family with me, but pulled me over on was it Main Street? I think it was Main Street. He said I was speeding. Man, we was cruising down Main Street. It was crazy. I'm not even gonna go. I had the gun on me. It actually was loaded. He was like, "You got your gun on?" Yeah. I said, "I'm not touching it though, because I'm not gonna
Yeah,
get popped." But and he's like, "Nah, man, you go ahead and pull it out." And he was happy that I had it loaded. He's like, "That's cool, you got it loaded," but he unloaded it and took everything out of it and then
Yeah.
got it back to me. But
exactly.
I was telling
And
him
that's
like,
an
To me,
intimate
man,
encounter.
hmm?
To me, that's an intimate encounter. You had my gun, you unloading it, you had it. Nah, that's weird.
Like I said, you
But
yeah,
they
can't
have
win
to
on the
do it.
street. That's why I tell the young kids, you're not gonna win on the street, man.
you can't.
You gotta win in court. You gotta make it to court.
Yeah.
Don't get
I
killed, bro.
agree 100% with that. I'm not arguing with you, man.
No.
Because all it takes is for you to be having a bad day or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's the dilemma. There's no recourse for them to make a mistake.
Yeah.
If you're a diesel mechanic, my little brother's a diesel mechanic. Do you know if he puts the brakes on a truck wrong,
Wow.
does anything wrong when he puts those brakes on an 18-wheeler? If it's anything that comes back that he made an error or mistake, he personally is liable for that.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
As a diesel mechanic.
Yeah.
If a beautician does your hair or your barber cuts your hair, right? And let's say they do something wrong. They personally are liable for that.
Man, you know that's why I ain't got no hair now. You know my line that got pushed back, man.
Right? You should sue your doctor. You should sue your barber. If a doctor accidentally leaves something in you while doing surgery, who's liable for that?
Yeah.
The doctor.
They have insurance. But the police is the only people, and that is qualified as a barber, as a diesel mechanic. They're specially trained, and the doctor specially trained to take care of you. But the police is the only one. They don't have their same guarantee. If they make a mistake, if you weren't speeding or you weren't this and that, they can't bring you back to life if they accidentally kill you. But they have no recourse.
Yeah, it just
that's a
costs
great
the
point.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's just gonna cost.
It just costs the city. The city is liable for it. No one else but the city, and that's the problem.
Go ahead.
And you know what? That goes back to us voting. Because if we voted and got the right people in position, qualified immunity would be out of there.
Yeah. And they actually know what you're voting for. Actually know.
Yeah.
And now that's the first. Now that goes right to the first topic. Is it a fear factor to go against everything you know and learn something new? Do we struggle with that as a community sometimes?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Because if you ask somebody to read the Big Beautiful Bill, that's a lot of reading. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It ain't just like reading a Dr. Seuss book. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit longer than that.
And even if you see something, the fear to speak up and hey, did y'all see this on line 27? This nah, you paranoid. And the people you're arguing with haven't even read the information that you're speaking on. And that's what we have, that the ignorant people have the biggest voices in today's society.
Yeah.
So that's why the fear of backlash, you read it, you understand it, and you say something about it, you're being critiqued by people who are ignorant, who didn't read it. And
I don't know nothing about yes, 100%. I ain't done no type of research. I have no type of understanding about what the matter is. You know, and I think what we need to remember is we didn't end up here by mistake. This is a well thought out plan. When they started letting people graduate with the comprehension level, at one point, I'm willing to bet you, I don't know, you could graduate from high school with a reading comprehension of an 8th grader.
Yeah, I believe that.
They stopped teaching you civics in the 7th, 8th grade, and you only get a half a semester of that.
Yeah.
This stuff wasn't, hey man, they took out economics. They took out financial classes, all these things that were taught in the school. This shit didn't happen on purpose. I mean, this shit didn't happen by happenstance. This was a well thought out plan, baby.
I'm thinking economics right now, and I'm thinking like, man, I don't know none of this. I don't know none of this stuff this dude talking about, man. The Fed, what's the Fed? I'm thinking you talking about the Feds that come pick you up when you got the switch on you. No, I'm talking about the national banking system. I'm like, okay, I ain't never heard of that. Okay, but yeah,
they just put it in fancy terms. Yeah, go ahead.
And that's why the government is dead, and they don't want us to know that it could be easy. No, don't spend more money than you make. They're telling me don't abuse my credit card, but the government is dead. You know, they owe town money, you know. So how am I supposed to do it as an individual when my government can't do it? But they don't want you to learn about that not history, just currently. This was going on now.
Yeah. So what do y'all
Mhm.
think the fear is of letting go of something and learn something else, like somebody in the trenches or something like that? Is it the fear of letting go what they used to, the comfort of
No,
what do you think the fear is? If you could like
it's
narrow
no
that.
fear of letting. Yeah, there's no fear of letting things go, but you still keep the basics. A lot of people didn't even learn the basics. To me,
Yeah.
like you didn't, but
Uh, to me, I see what I see is the fear is the results. They
Mm,
don't know if it's gonna work. You
right.
trying to do it this new way. I rather struggle because I know I'm gonna get at least $5 an hour. This new way I might get 20. You
Yeah.
know, and I got to go and invest my time, effort, energy, money to something that I don't know for a fact is going to work. So I'd rather
Yeah.
take the for
Mhm.
sure scraps than take a chance on something that might not work.
I
And
think
that's where the fear is, I think.
I think the fear is I think the fear is just we just don't understand.
Mm,
I think the fear is people just absolutely have no understanding of what's going on, and they don't care until it's too late. They
mm.
don't care
That's real.
until it's too late. And so you're asking me to be concerned about some shit that might not happen today, or it could possibly happen next year. Like no
Mm.
one took
Yeah.
COVID serious until it had their grandma on the chokehold.
Boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's a perfect example.
Yeah.
Everybody thought COVID was a game.
Yeah. I think too,
Because think about
sometimes
it. Think
go ahead.
about it. Not to cut you off. I'm
No, no,
sorry
no,
for
go
cutting
ahead.
you
No,
off.
no, no, you good, you good. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Think about how we all felt about COVID until we start. Listen, I'm a Q dog, right?
Yeah.
And I personally was still out doing Q dog shit until I seen one of the bros dead.
Yeah. No more
Like, damn,
scraping
this
for a
shit for
while. Yeah.
real.
Yeah, it's real
Until
out
I
Yeah,
here.
that's
started seeing and thinking about, damn, what if I have to take my mama to the hospital, drop her off at the hospital, and not
Mm.
see her again?
Well, I know a lot of people that done it too. Yeah. You see them on
Bruh.
FaceTime. Yeah.
Yeah, you seeing body your
that's
mama on FaceTime. That's
Yeah.
it. Come
That's
on now.
exactly right. And we had a preview for COVID with the flu. People was dying of the flu every year,
And didn't
but we
take it serious.
still wasn't washing our hands, still
And I
wasn't using
tell people,
sanitizer. And
yeah,
then
but
when COVID came out, now y'all want every sanitizer on every shelf. And now people
Bruh,
sanitizing, people wearing masks and stuff.
we
But
had
you scared a
AIDS
couple of months
and we
ago.
was still out raw dogging.
Oh, dog.
We still
Magic
out
Johnson
running trains and
Take
we
a
know
risk.
AIDS out here killing
out
people.
here like Irvin
Roll the
Johnson.
dice.
You out here
Yeah.
coach.
If it wasn't for him and Easy, I think stopped a lot of people from getting AIDS because that's the gay people disease.
Man, people
I
wanted to
roll
get
the
it. They
dice.
want to own the Starbucks. They're like Magic Johnson got it. I'm gonna be rich. People wanted to get it, man. It's like
Yep.
Irv got it. I can get that magic too, man.
What? That's not the
We
magic.
had whole
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you
all
feel
this
it?
stuff don't kill nobody.
Mhm.
Then I think one thing
Nobody
too,
dying.
we move on to the next one is one thing I noticed in the hood is sometimes kids are shown the most craziest things, but they're only shown the good side. They don't talk about the bad side. Like I had a lot of homeboys I grew up with, they family members or somebody sold showed them how to sell dope, but they didn't tell them if you curious, if you bored or you don't know how to manage your time, you can mess around and be on this stuff. You can just be like, you know what, I want to try this today. How many dudes do we know that sold dope end up being on the dope, but they wasn't told about that? That's the risk.
Yep.
They just see the money, you know what I'm saying? So that's
Just,
another thing.
I've heard
But
Yeah.
that the money part is more addictive than the goddamn meat dope itself. Chasing
wow.
that dollar.
Mhm.
That's more addictive. You get caught up in that re-up game where you steady re-up and you steady chasing this and you steady chasing that. I've heard that to be more of a problem than any of that. So I mean,
The first high.
I can be
yeah,
broke. I can be broke and sober, but being high, I mean, on that
Turn
crack
all the
make you
money.
do some
Yeah.
crazy stuff. Yeah, crack make you do some crazy stuff, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but people say they see it with women. You know what a woman will do with her body for
What
money.
about a
But
dude?
what would a man do? You
Yeah,
know, a man is just as addicted to that dollar
boy.
than a woman is.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know, so that's what he was referring to because they can't let it go. You know, I just gotta get one more lick. You know, you've been in
One
jail.
more lick, one more hit.
You just got out of jail. You know, and
Boy.
your focus is to get back on top where you was, but now they know you. You know, so
Yeah.
it's rough, man. I had a dude. He sold big drugs, and one day he was just curious. He tried it.
He was curious. You know what? I want to see
Yeah,
what
and ain't no reason
ain't no
besides
reason.
curiosity when I'm talking to him. You know,
Yeah.
and he down there now.
Oh, I hope he lost Nate. I hope he come back. If he get a chance to come back, it's all good. He come back. Okay. So, yeah, there you go. There you go. All right, we got your back. Now, the next
Sorry about
one is we gonna laugh a little bit, man. Let me know, man, what y'all think about this. Pick one. The mustache, Steve Harvey mustache, or that Michael Irvin, that Miami, that Miami cocaine cowboy mustache.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
nah, I can't fuck with Steve Harvey's mustache, man. It's too
He a
thick.
cute. That's your bro, man. What you mean, man?
It still
Man,
don't
That's
look
your bro,
natural.
man.
man, I don't care. Now that Michael Irvin, that Michael Irvin, he done sold some crack with that.
No, he snorted so great. That's why he
He,
got them on that line. That's that salsa straight line, man. You remember the Cowboys? He came out the house
yeah,
and fanned it off that mink coat, man.
the crack on his stairs. Yeah, that Steve Harvey line, man, is too. Man, what is wrong with you,
Well, he
boy?
tried to be like Richard Pryor. That's all. He tried to redo the Richard Pryor, man. Richard
Mm.
Pryor probably had the coldest mustache, man. Richard Pryor. Until he started freebasing,
Yeah,
man.
Steve
Messed it
Harvey
up.
looked like he is just two for TV. Michaels look more natural. I would have to go with the more natural look.
The thing about
But
Steve
I don't
Harvey,
think I
are
can.
those veneers from Steve Harvey got? Those his real teeth, or those his?
Hell yeah, them veneers.
They some.
Jesus.
They
I mean, he
some.
don't even got a smile. He just opened his mouth. It's like he's smiling just by opening his mouth. That's how big his teeth is. That's pretty crazy, man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But it's
All
a
right.
trademark look.
So who y'all
Keeping
picking
the
though? Who
mustache.
got to pick a mustache? Who y'all picking though? Jay and P.
Yeah,
Pause.
Michael Irvin look more natural, so I gotta go with that one.
Man, that cocaine line, that cocaine, he got that like he did it with a razor. Like he did it with a razor too. Let me get this lined up. All right, y'all. We throw the curveball, man. I think. Go ahead.
Hey,
Go ahead.
I'm like Dame on this one.
He said,
Really niggas
Dave.
don't work. Really niggas don't
Y'all
care.
think? Do y'all think Dame fell off? Before we go to the next one, y'all think Dame fell off, man? Y'all think he playing around, man?
His fall off ain't like our fall off.
But he
Yeah,
still, if he
I
fell off,
mean,
he still fell off though. Nobody want to fall off. He still fall
well,
off.
falling off. You gotta think about for his level. It's falling off because he's down on JC level, so he fell off. He automatically fell off. If he's not the same as the dude he went into business with, he fell off. So just because he's not making billions, he fell off. So
I think Dame
he
look
may
at that.
not be on our level, but you know,
I think Dame look at the Jay-Z how he got on. I think he look at that as he didn't do it the street way, I guess, and he don't realize like it in the corporate world it don't matter. The streets you can't bring it into the corporate world, and they do street stuff like they kind of hustle you and stuff. But at some point, man, you're gonna have to let it go and just go ahead and ball out in the corporate world. But
I think he
no,
do some corporate. He got some corporate plays, man. But I think he has this idea or sense of more than what he really. This grandizing, grandioso belief that he's more than what he is, bro.
boy,
That just ain't it no more.
it's like the
You
old
only as good
Kingpin
as, yeah, like bro,
from the
shut up,
'80s.
bro.
Oh, when I was in the '80s, I had that Mercedes SC 280. Dude, it's
100%.
2025,
Like Dame
yeah,
could be the man, just goddamn me telling the stories of the past like Joe Neal. Like, bro, so much he could
Yeah.
capitalize off of instead
Yeah.
of trying. I don't know if
Okay.
y'all ever met New York niggas, man. New York niggas is
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
They is like, bro, it's okay to be not. It's okay to be humble. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
Yeah, and I think he want to be front line, front page famous.
Yeah.
yeah,
Do you want to be famous or do you want to be rich? You know, sit down. You ain't. Why are you doing an interview? Why are you on TV
Yeah.
doing this stuff? Just get you a
I
like
think diabetes is messing with
make
him too.
them.
He not
They
saying
got a
it.
podcast
Yeah.
and they just make their podcast. You know, they ain't trying to make music. You know, they ain't contradicting the next rapper. You know,
Yeah.
they talk about
mhm,
sports mostly.
That's
yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of them things I admire about Dame. Like he's business anyway.
Yeah.
But like
yeah. He can't be business. I
no
don't
no
consider.
what I'm saying is like he has the business mind, but he still caught back up in 2002. Like yeah,
Yeah.
there is a change. Like you got to evolve, and I agree. That's what I'm saying. Like I agree. Like he really could be doing on a whole nother scale than what anybody else is doing. But
So learning from Dame, did he make some bad decisions along the way? Like when
of
he it was
course,
got with like
Horrible
Rachel
decision.
Roy, like dating Rachel Roy. That's like, why would this like you this girl don't even know you from a can of paint. You know she finna take you through the ringer, you know what I'm saying? And
First
I
of all,
think
we don't
the
know
lack of
exactly
humility,
what.
man.
you said what,
Yeah,
Jay?
of
The
course, we
lack of
don't know
humility.
his. He said lack of community and is a great point, but we don't know his real situation. You know, might be a good businessman, but he still wants to be famous in front
Mhm.
of the camera. You
Yep.
know, you 50, almost 60 years old. Let that stuff go. You know, you
Yeah.
weren't never a rapper anyway. Sit down, like just you're not that guy, but they'll never give up the spotlight.
I think that's the problem, man. That spotlight means more to him
Boy.
than the
Yeah,
actual. You know, like, bro, it's okay. You ain't gotta have a like he was talking on the Breakfast Club.
man.
Have you seen my view, bro? It's okay to have a nice little view of a nice little pond in a $250,000 neighborhood or a
Man, we
$500,000
can do that in
neighborhood.
Pine Bluff though. Like, come on, man. We know how to make content. We can sit it right in front of the lake in Pine Bluff and make that same video
Talk about it.
and say
Talk about it.
we
Bro,
looking at the
he could go get one of them apartments in Little Rock and
boy.
have a condo and be the
Man,
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
He could come
Now
down
I
here and
was
be Tracy
speak to
Johnson.
talking to the young boys out there, man. Just like messing with the wrong women at the wrong time, man. It could cost you a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where you at in life. And I think that it catches up with you, man, because they're not gonna stop coming. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like vampires, almost like Fright Night. They're not gonna stop coming. You know what
That's very
I'm
true.
saying?
And he wants the attention that
Yeah,
attracts him. You
yeah.
know,
But yeah, let's go to the next one. This is curveball a little bit, it's community stuff. Like, do you believe in generational curses, and how does a family break a generational curse?
Mm. Can I, let me touch on that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Um,
That's all.
I'm not going to necessarily say it's a generational curse.
I
Um,
get it.
so let's look at Pine Bluff, or better, you know what? Better yet, we can look at Little Rock too, even in your neighborhood, right?
Yeah, Southwest. Yeah, in the dub. Yeah.
In Southwest, right? Paw
Mhm.
Paw been working for the city of Little Rock for 35, 40 years. He was
Right.
able to buy him a house in Southwest. Now, Paw Paw had 5 kids, right? He was
Right.
able to buy him a house. He died, left it to mama, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mom. Now, kids don't want to stay in Southwest though. It's too much
Mm.
going on. They
hmm
didn't went to
True.
Euler, made it to Bowen School of Law. They got damn me staying in Benton and Bryan now.
Boy.
Conway, Maumelle. They
Mhm.
don't. They don't. So the problem becomes now this house just sitting there.
Boy. For real.
This house just sitting there.
Just a shell. Yep. They
And
don't pay
Paw
the
Paw's
taxes.
hard, right? Paw
Yep.
Paw's hard work has been gone. What we need to do, and I'm not gonna, like I say, I'm not gonna say it's a generational curse.
Right.
This house just sitting there. Mama need to go ahead and start. We need to start having transitional conversations about transitional
Yes.
wealth.
I agree. I
We
agree.
need
Yeah.
to realize that hey, Mama, you're gonna die one day. When you die, Mama, what is the plan? Do we need to go ahead and take you out, take your name off this house now and put it in a trust? So when
Yeah.
you go ahead, when you transition, Mama, we can already transition this home into the next situation.
Right.
Or are we gonna go ahead? Are you gonna die? We're gonna argue over it. It's gonna get lost in probate. Somebody
Yep.
else is gonna come by it in taxes. The neighborhood
Right.
declines even further.
100%.
These
And
Anybody
are
then my
else?
grandpa would work for is nothing
Yeah.
now.
everything my grandpa worked for gone to shit.
Yeah.
And a lot
He
of
got a
times,
bunch of
let's just keep it real. And maybe I'm wrong for this. Mama didn't really want to be there no way. So Mama was trying to goddamn me, just happy to have the house. And Mama
Yeah.
holding
mismanaged.
on to what she get.
Or
Mm-hmm.
the thing about it, I'm with you. I wanted to bring this up because I want people to know it may not be a curse. It may be just like lack of information, like we talked about earlier, understanding.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody, like I know kids talking about they don't want to go to college, they don't want to do this, but if you don't know, where do you get the information from?
Mm-hmm.
Like go to school for something that makes sense, right? Like we was talking about, like keeping the family in the trust. Go to school, learn how to do family trust. Don't go to school, learn how to do basket weaving. That's not gonna get you nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Decision making,
Yeah.
making better decisions. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
We don't. I think. Shout out to the Real Underground Radio. Shout out my brother
Yeah,
T
shout out to
T Dirt. He say all the time, we don't need no more whoppers.
you.
We don't need no more whoppers.
Hey, matter of fact, before we go back into it, what you think, Phil? You say Boosie wasn't gonna come back. Where he going to now? He going to the bluff now.
Hey, he ain't come back to Little Rock.
He come back to the spot.
Hey,
Didn't want me
you know
to
the thing
go.
about that. The
Let's
thing
say-
about it, he cut the middleman out.
Yeah, yeah,
He promoted himself.
yeah.
Mm.
And that's like that's what I know that like Boosie come through from Fayetteville all the way down. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I was gonna tell you. When time go by and it dies down, he'll be back. You just gotta let time go by. The next
And
event
then
will happen.
homecoming's a different ball game too.
Oh
Pine
yeah,
Bluff
Way
yeah.
Homecoming-
We used to go to that. We used to go to the homecoming. That's a different ball game. My younger days.
So Pine Bluff Homecoming is gonna be a whole different
I
ball game.
I can't tell you how many throwbacks I bought from Looking Good and stuff.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
I think I
Oh,
still
boy.
got. I got the Jordan one in my closet. I meant to get the Rodman one, but that's when they closed down. I wanted to get their Rodman throwback.
They
but
ain't
yeah,
closed down.
they still down there?
Hell
Did
yeah.
they move? Did they move? They still on the main
Yeah.
street? Oh wow.
So now, all right. So you know what Walmart is in Pine Bluff?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
They right
Over the
across the street. Yeah,
Okay.
they right across the street.
Hey,
The one I went to, was over there down the street from the courthouse. I think more closer.
Yeah,
to
that was years ago. That was
Yeah,
probably
I'm just on talking about, man. I'm 40 though. Come on, man. They on
boy,
40.
yeah, that was about 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I'm giving away my. But yeah, man.
Yeah,
I think too, man. Like, I remember I went to this woman's office in DHS, bro. No lie. And on her wall of on her wall, a picture of her sons. I swear it's like all of them so dope. Oldest brother, middle brother, youngest brother in the pen. You know what I'm saying? And I think that is a snapshot people don't really get to see or don't know unless you from the inner city. You got generational people doing it. Like your brother got locked up, now it's on you. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be like that. But that kind of stuff happens. You know what I'm saying? And, trying to get kids to break that. Oh, like I say, the trends come out. You know, all them want the Hellcat. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know how to drive that much horsepower. And now you running while you in the ditch, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to show out the rain.
Now your credit messed up because you done totaled the car. Now you're upside down. So
and then the car sitting on the side of the house, but you can't get it fixed, but you still paying the car note. That sucks, man.
Yeah, you know, when you make $15 an hour, you know, when your car note $600-700, and you can't drive it because it's wrecked. They don't tell you how to get out of that.
Boy,
but
and you weren't paying your insurance.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah,
and then even with even when we was talking about the house with the taxes and stuff, like if you're not in position as a family to hold that down, who's going to take care of the real estate taxes? You know what I'm saying? Because you only got 3 years to get behind. I think they changed the rules. You can't redeem it. You used to could wait to the last minute to redeem it, but now if it go to auction, if somebody win it, it's over, man. You can't get it back. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? And
But
that kind of stuff. What?
I know we speak on, the generational curses, but most people don't even know it's been passed down. They
Yeah.
really don't know. And it,
Who name is really in?
yeah,
Where the paperwork at?
yeah. And
And talk about some other stuff like, grandma was a stallion, daughter was a stallion.
and
It's
like,
like, man, how would she get that from? Do you see the family? Like, okay, I see where
yeah,
she,
but
I see where she
people,
get that from.
people be so ruthless and such and such. But I
Yeah,
get it. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
like, even though Grandpa worked hard, he was like, you know what? I'm not leaving it to her. I'm gonna leave
yeah,
it to my my great grandson or great niece. You know what I'm saying? Because I
yeah,
know the type of person y'all are.
yeah,
Y'all gonna fight. Y'all gonna sell it. You know.
yeah,
I'm seeing it now.
yeah,
I'm seeing it now. And
yeah.
but you know, you probably can break that curse yourself.
You can. It takes a lot of effort. You really can't. Don't get caught up in the noise, but you definitely can. You know what I'm saying?
You can break the curse, but to really break a curse, it's gonna take a whole unit. Everybody can't be saved, but you can't look
Can't
down on people.
right.
You can't.
You
Yeah,
made
and that's the thing.
he
You
made
not
a, he
looking
made
down on.
a
Go ahead.
wait, he made a great point with the transitional. Um, it's the individual accountability, right? Uh,
Yeah,
we have that, right? So we got everybody came from the hood. Everybody gets their individual college degrees, then they get their individual houses and they get their individual families, and they start moving up and stepping up. But they never do it as a group. They never take care of the home, the house in Southwest. They don't know how. They only know how to see it on TV. And I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. My, like Johnny Gill.
and
Like
that's the thing too.
everybody saying I'm doing the right thing. I'm paying my taxes. I'm doing this, but you're not doing it as one, as whole, as a community. You don't know how grandma doing, how auntie doing, how much property y'all actually own,
Yeah,
because you're doing everything correct yourself. I went to college. I made the grades. I got good credit. I'm good,
but
Mhm.
but
see,
the
here's the
family
thing.
and the community is not doing as well.
The flip
We
side.
got to know how
Go
to
ahead.
bridge the gap, that transition.
The
Bingo.
another huge part of that is we saying I'm good, but it ain't about you being
Yep.
good.
Hmm.
It's about the village. So
Hmm.
Right.
another big part of it, and this is why I fault a lot of our mothers and grandmothers and things of that nature, because they often don't know how to build that village
Right. I can
without
see. I agree. I,
pacifying another sibling without tearing down the other sibling.
Hmm.
I love my mama dearly, right? But my mama had a different relationship with all her children.
Hmm.
So whereas with my father, it was more so a equal playing field, and this is we all he
right.
was the, my mom was the offensive. My mom blocked things. My
Yeah.
dad was the quarterback.
Yeah.
He knew where everything was gonna go.
Hmm.
For sure.
My mom was the defensive back, where I'm gonna intercept it before it go
Right.
left. My
Right.
dad was the bulldozer. I'm gonna knock it down and let's fix it for the long run. So
For sure.
what happens is that these relationships, whether it's mom's fault, dad's fault, the village falls apart. The home just sits there. No one is saying, well, hey, let's get this together.
Right.
And then the relationships become transactional. Seeing one party take, for instance, I'm gonna use my family as an example. I have the family home. The family home meanings that when somebody come in town,
Yes,
ain't no
sir.
motel.
Yes, sir.
I have the family home. That
Yeah, I was
means
like
when,
that.
when somebody bump their head, they got a bed, they got a crust in the corner.
Bingo.
The family home. I
Yeah.
have when we were all finna get on one accord and do something, whether I got my family in the house or not. Hey, we come in here.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
I'm responsible for the family dinners. I'm responsible for all the upkeep of this house because I live here. Now, this ain't to say that goddamn me, if my sister going through something, I can tell her, no, you can't stay here. No,
Yeah.
this is the family home. It's always a crust in the corner. If we gotta all get a little tight,
Mm-hmm.
to get on your feet, you good, sis.
Yeah.
Stack your bread, do what you gotta do. And the same
Mm-hmm.
for all of my siblings and the grandkids. That's what
Yeah.
a family home is.
Yeah.
But this is a conversation and a conversation I had with my family, and we have to get back to village building.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
My little brother, I pull up one day, my little brother back there cutting the grass. Guess
Yeah.
what? He ain't cutting the grass because, well,
I
yeah,
got paid him.
and I gotta pay him. No, he said, man, it's
Yeah.
the house.
Yeah.
I
And
pull
then
up one day, my nephew out there picking up trash in the yard. Wanna know why?
right.
Man, it's the family
At
house.
the house. Right.
And
Bingo.
So
we got to get away from these transactional relationships with each
yeah.
other and figure out how do we build village. And
And
that's
and
the
I'm with
hard
you.
part.
The other side to the coin too is when you talking about village, is when you go out and you find out this information and you say, hey, let's start training our kids early to know what field to go into so they can already have a plan. But then the village tell you, nah, they just need to be kids. They need to have a childhood. Man, he won't have time for that no more, man. Man, you gotta get these kids in the pipeline to go ahead and get ready to take over this thing. You know what I'm
And
saying?
But
it's
see, that's on us too, though. That's on
Yes,
us.
true. Right. Yeah.
So when we in our mind, in our like let's use it for an example. My dad, when somebody would say, let these kids be kids, my
Yeah.
dad look at him, I don't give a damn what you talking about. These mine.
Exactly.
Now we got to
Exactly.
realize these women have got a little bit more, and so now you got to massage it in there. You got to finesse it. Well,
Yeah.
son, you got to start planting these seeds. Well, what do you
Yeah.
think about electrician? Being an electrician.
Yeah. Exactly.
You
Because
know what I'm
everybody not
saying?
gonna be a pro athlete. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, because some
Yeah.
of these mamas want to. I hope I don't say this. Some of us like pussyfoot with these kids,
oh,
and
you get nah.
the
I know, right? I ain't at home. Got the
sissification.
soundboard at home. Yeah.
Nah.
Right. The
Yeah.
sissification of some of these little boys and things of that nature where we're not being upfront and making these young boys understand how to be men. That
Boy.
journey,
Bro.
the journey to manhood starts at the age of 2.
Yeah.
Mama's still
Wow.
holding the bottle for some of these boys. Let
Mhm.
them be a baby.
And
No,
they,
hold your own bottle, boy.
but some of them 21, and they still got the bottle up to their mouth.
Be a baby. Let me hold your bottle. No, hold your bottle. If you don't hold this bottle, you won't eat.
All right, the nether pick one. What y'all think about this? I think we all old enough to know this. You had to pick one album that was banging in the South in that time. 400 Degrees, Juvenile, or that www.thug.com, Trick Daddy.
Boy, you tripping.
Shout
How
out
dare
to
you?
Trick. I love him, but 400 Degrees is
Top two.
the bread and butter. Tried and true.
I'm not arguing with that. Trick Daddy's definitely done on what? Maybe you're in the wrong area. But
Mhm.
what I would put up there, maybe it's because I'm a little older than y'all, coming out hard. A
I
baller, let
like
me
coming out hard.
Hey,
Yeah, it's more
ballin',
underground. A
yeah.
lot of people wouldn't even know. Yeah, I
Yeah,
listen to all the Ball MJG stuff for sure.
yeah, for sure, for sure. I
But
But
like
you
A
man, when
got
you
ball.
know
now that
Nan,
400
when you know
degrees
Nan
though.
came out, I mean,
Nah,
with
that
Jim
was
Beck, man,
maybe
you
that's
crazy.
I
Yeah,
wasn't
I
even
guess,
into that. Maybe that's some Little Rock stuff. Maybe um which one was it? Underground Kings. I'm trying to think.
you talking about UGK? You talking about
Yeah,
Super
I
Tight?
know. No, not Super Tight. The one after Super Tight.
Riding dirty.
Riding
Right
Dirty.
there?
Yeah.
I don't know which album that was,
That
but
riding dirty is different.
that's a
But I used
playthrough.
to bump thug.com because Trick
yeah.
Daddy was spitting
I
game and people were listening to it. And that album was actually pretty solid. Yeah, I like this album. It's pretty
I
solid.
just didn't get.
Especially
Yeah, it
beat
was
part.
Riding Dirty. The
Yeah,
whole album.
Yeah.
The whole album was
Yeah, I
fire.
mean UGK. I mean, you can't. I wouldn't even compare nobody to UGK. They had just had their own
Hey,
lane. You know?
I ain't on front.
I mean, I think a lot of dudes so dope because they listen to UGK. To be honest with you.
Like I listen to 400 Degrees, and I listen to it. I'm like, but I like just me personally. I like 3 or 4 songs, but the whole album jam. But that
Thug.com was jamming too. I mean, he
but
had
but that
5 or
one
6 songs. So
that one
Thug
right there, like I was
was what?
when they came out, that was a little bit different. You know what I'm
Bruh, do
saying?
you can play 400 Degrees right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They redid it. ESG,
Yes.
EST 5. What was it ESG or EST something 5000?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
He redid that.
Still so.
He redid it,
That
and it's
RN though. That Hot Boy
bang.
song, RN, that was a cold song. I ain't gonna lie on them, but Trick that Thug.com. I don't know. So I listen to that song. I listen
I
to that
had to
CD a
go through it
lot. I
again.
listen to
I
both
had
of
to
them.
look at it.
I listen to it a lot because he was saying some stuff that was going on for real. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't even want to cut because
I
with
grew
the
up.
song, what's that song?
What was
The
the
free
name of that one?
Back.
Thug.com, www.thug.com. When he
Yeah.
had You Know Nan, he had
Yeah.
Kissing Freaking Me. It was something like I don't know what the real one. He was that song that was beating. That song was beating. He had another song with the kids on there. He had a lot. He had some songs that was actually hitting though, but that's just me because I used to ride, listen with the girls when you was younger.
Oh, my bad.
That
My
Thug Jock.
bad. I might be mistaken. Cause I'm thinking about based on a true story.
No, 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 no,
That was
not
my
that.
bad.
No, no. This was his
I'm,
second one when he first hit the scene. When you
yeah,
came out with Trina, yeah, when he came out, y'all
yeah.
probably stepping to a big name. Why
My
y'all
my
probably
boy had the food stamp book on there.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna tell you another one. Real talk. Um, Ghetto Dope. Was it Ghetto
Oh,
Dope?
what? Yes,
Oh,
man. Kidding?
no.
What Master B couldn't lose. He couldn't lose back
Yeah,
then.
especially back then. Woo,
Man, he
man.
couldn't lose, man. I did one of his songs for my poem in ninth grade. Got kicked out of class.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you
Oh,
another one.
God.
Master P, No Limit. That Bout It soundtrack.
Oh, man. About it, yeah. I know
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
listen to this song every now and then. That Mr. Magic boy, what was it? Shine Ice on My Wrist. Man, I said, listen to that now,
Let's
man.
say, hey, Master P crawl so Tubi can walk, man. I'm trying to tell you,
So
Thank
so
you.
who?
man. Master P crawl so Tubi can walk, man.
Ah!
Making a movie.
Two can walk.
Hey, but you know what? That's another conversation to have.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
we built, how
Mm.
we built Fox, how
Yeah.
black people built Fox, and now how we
Yeah.
building Tubi. And
No,
guess
Boy.
but
what on
Yeah.
you know,
Tubi?
Fox,
And the
they
WB
bought
and
them.
all that.
They bought,
All those
Fox.
black shows.
Yeah, Fox.
Yeah.
They bought Tubi, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we built Fox. Think about Thursdays on Fox.
Yes.
In Living Color.
Oh my
Uh,
God. Yes. I love it. And Keenan
Martin.
Ivory
Martin.
Wayans. That's my guy.
Martin living single.
Living
Yeah.
Single. All these were on Fox. That was
Yeah.
their bread and butter.
So it
And we
was.
built them.
Yeah.
And then they started
Yeah, we
Fox
kept
News.
that. Yeah. Yeah, we kept that lights on for a long time. Even WB, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we have buying power. We just have and watching power. So what we watch and what we buy matters.
And I
Yep.
know they screwed over Keenan Ivory Wayans, the Wayans family. They screwed them over in Living Color. I think
Mhm.
did he mess himself up? Martin, man. That's when he started smoking weed
No,
heavy.
no,
I
no.
mean, dude
Martin
was
always smoked weed.
nah, man. But he did Thin Out Between Love and Hey, dude was high half of the movie, man.
He did
No,
some
man.
he did something.
It
He ain't
was-
right now though.
I think he
He
had
Martin.
a
still a little
stroke. I
off.
did. I think I heard he had a stroke, man. That's
Yeah,
why. That's
because he
probably why.
was
Yeah.
in the last Bad Boys, he wasn't that he was like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
thinking about talking about
we
comedy,
don't
go
do
okay.
people like that.
What's that?
We don't do people like that.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't know.
What
I
you
don't
mean?
know. Yeah, he did something.
Man,
I
everybody
agree.
do something different, man. Some people smoke weed and they be fine. Some people smoke weed and they just go down the
Listen.
deep hole. Everybody different, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's a
from
spectrum.
Everybody
Everybody
different
doing
and
something
everybody
different.
got their own dope. Me
Yeah.
Yeah.
personally, Little Debbie's
Yep.
and Mountain Dew. So
All
we all
right,
got our
talking
own
about
dope.
comedy, man. Do y'all think roasting the Jonan, did it mess up the community mindset? Did that hurt a lot of people,
No,
man, going through that
Hell yeah.
age?
no,
Hell
sir.
yeah.
Hey, it made me
Shit, yeah.
stronger, man. Hey, man, you got to survive. Dumb boy McClellan, man, boy, you got to be a
No, 'cause
glad.
you go in a group where you can get bullied too. So you better learn it at school.
But it still will
Heard
mess
some
some
words.
people though. It did mess them up though. You got to have a different kind of mentality. If you're not built like that, it can mess you up.
It can.
So,
I really believe it can do. It can hurt you. So I don't know if y'all could tell, but I've always been morbid, super, even bigger than I am now. I've always been the big dude. Um, and just to keep it all the way transparent, if it had not been for my ability to joan and talk shit, I
yeah,
would be in a worse position.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
so I've been able to cope. So it's like having I personally think it has hindered us more than it has
yeah,
helped us. Yeah,
mm,
we may have thick skin, but I
yeah,
see how it can break people. I
Yeah,
yeah,
see how,
that's
and I
true.
just
That's
be all the
real.
way real. If you
That's real.
catch, if you would have, when I was younger and really understood how to command, and I was blessed with the ability to be confident. I was blessed with friends. I was blessed with family,
yeah,
and people who always surrounded me and made sure I was straight. But if I wasn't, and I was
Mm,
around the wrong group of people, I see how this shit could have broke somebody.
yeah,
And,
yeah.
yeah,
and so I think joning and shit like that hurt us more than help us.
yeah,
I
Now
agree.
it's deep rooted in trauma. That's all
Mm,
trauma. But if you make it out, you'll be all right. And stronger. You can't just say it was all good. It's all jokes.
yeah.
Because some of those jokes people still think about to this day. They 40, 50 years old. They
Yeah. Oh,
still remember.
I remember Jay said this. I remember Mike
Yeah,
said this.
because
Yeah.
people run into me at Walmart sometimes, man. You really said that or did that. Some stuff you say you don't know the power of your words when you're that young, but it's a rite of passage. We wouldn't have got through if we didn't learn to thrive in those situations. Like
Man.
he said, he learned how to be a good Jonah or a good
You're
roaster
gonna take some losses. You're not gonna be
because
undefeated. You're gonna take some losses someday. That's the thing. If you can't take losses, it's gonna hurt you. You're gonna take some losses. I
uh,
mean, it's just
yeah,
gonna
it
happen.
was his way out because he was
Yeah.
obese. Shit, I get you before you get me.
Boy, they
yeah.
used to give me my teeth. I knew that was coming though. Like that's all you got. My imagination was too vivid, man. I think the downside though is when you get used to that, everything you see humor in everything that you probably shouldn't see humor in. You know what I'm saying? We was driving, taking my son to school the other day. This is no lie. We was driving my son to school the other day, and this dude is, I guess he was bigger, but he had a smaller car. But he was sitting in the car. He had to sit in there sideways in order to drive the car, like an MPV. He driving around an MPV. You know what I'm saying? Only my crazy self would see that like that dude sitting in there sideways. You know?
I,
And
I got a
Like,
Yeah,
big
but
ass
that's
F
a
one fifty,
trauma
and I still
response.
be in that motherfucker like this. Like, goddamn.
or you see, I mess with my wife all the time. We see a woman or something. She be thinking I'm looking at her. I say, did you see her feet though? You know what I'm saying? That'd be so. Some
yeah,
women, like the women with the worst feet, want to wear sandals. This is crazy sometimes. It's like,
like,
man, come on, man.
I always grew up like, yeah, I can handle it, but I didn't accept that bullying and stuff with nobody. I don't care who they
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
Like, I
Right.
don't play that.
yeah.
Like, no, you ain't finna pick on nobody. Now I'm about to be on yo. I'm about to
Yeah.
be
Yeah,
on
I was
you.
like
Most of
that
the
too.
time,
Know
because
I
what
was
I
like
went through that phase at one time when we was moving around a lot, and it was just me before I got with my friends and stuff. A lot of times, kids when you isolate, they pick on you by yourself. You don't have no friend, you don't have no crew. That's when you kind of get it the most. And when you get a crew, it kind of dissipate. You know what I'm saying? And it can
mm-hmm.
get,
Boy,
when I
I'm,
stayed on Butler Road though, when
we
I
can
had to
joke.
ride the bus to Chico,
Yeah,
man,
we can
man,
joke. We can joke, but a fight gonna come with that. You picking on somebody, man. A fight gonna come
Mm-hmm.
with
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, I was the same way. I didn't care for any of the bullying. You know what I'm saying? And I
yeah,
think it was a thin line between joning, talking
yeah,
Yeah,
noise, and bullying.
for
Like,
sure.
yeah.
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Because
And
who
what
wouldn't go fight back or who wouldn't go say nothing back,
right,
and you
right,
keep targeting the person that don't say nothing back. That ain't funny.
Yeah.
100%.
What killed me though, because my mom used to tell me, I don't care about you, Jonah, but if you take it personal, you get mad, I'm gonna whoop you. And I was like, yeah, that's a good point. But if you ain't been taught that though, so it's be like the people that like to roast take it personal though. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's the one thing you can't take it personal. If you take it personal though, you're gonna get done in every time.
Every
Yeah,
single
you
time.
need therapy.
Yeah, and if you know you don't like the roast when it's time, my thing is this: if you know you don't like the Joan,
Mhm.
when the Joan start, you better walk away.
Get out this
Leave
circle.
it,
Yeah, get out
leave it
this
Start,
circle.
yeah,
alone.
start,
Yeah,
drop, leave.
Because
yeah, get out.
one rule, and this applies to any and every. I tell anybody, you grin, you win.
You
Mhm.
win.
If you want to keep, then talk about me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yep.
boy.
because as soon as I see you grinning, and let's say for instance, and this has happened to me a million times. Oh, you think it's funny, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And that's when all of a sudden the doors have opened.
Oh
And
yeah.
that's
For
my
sure.
hey, I tell people quick, if you don't want to get if you grin you in.
If you don't got no imagination, don't Joan. You got to have
Yeah,
imagination. You got to be
and you're
visual.
right
The
because
more visual.
sometimes you going to get somebody that's too hard. You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take the you grinning. I'll take the weaker opponent and I make you the butt of the
Yeah.
joke.
Sometimes you can lose because the other person just popular than you. That's sometimes that
Hey,
Yeah.
happens too. And you can
that's
say the
That's true
funniest
too.
stuff, but if you ain't popular, people just like ah. But yeah. But if it's even though, if you got the more imagination, you can say say a dude mom look like Dennis Rodman. Somebody said that in high school. Think a mama like Dennis Rodman. What you gonna do?
But you got to be careful with the mama jokes because the right
Hey,
one,
What?
hey,
Yeah,
McClellan,
you
it was
better
no
be ready
joke, bro.
for it.
Hey,
You better
McClellan,
be
man.
ready for it.
Yeah, you better be ready
gotta
for
have
that.
that. Yeah, see, we talking about somebody mama.
Boy, for
Yeah.
real.
You better
Before
keep
it,
these jokes about those Eastland boots I got that scuffed
yeah.
up.
Hey, for me, it was Tim's. Yeah, you say
Yeah,
something
Yeah.
about
see,
Tim's, we gonna fight. Come.
yeah,
But
I had them fake, I had them Foot Locker teams. I forgot what they was called. The Colorados, I think. I had them Colorado.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Uh,
but
Yeah.
it wouldn't matter though. Like, now, kids, we'll be scoring on each other and stuff like that. But now, they put it on social media and it
yeah,
becomes a little bit different.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's
They
why
did it back then in Living Color. You remember the Dirty Dozens? They used to do it
no,
back then too.
I'm talking
I
No,
about
like
when.
saying,
but stuff never die online.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
talking about. I'm talking about when
that's true.
we be scoring, but they'll put it for everybody to see.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
and
yeah.
it's
Everybody
a
want
little
to go
bit different.
viral. They want to go viral, man.
Yeah, yeah.
And these kids are way more brutal. I'm just keeping it
Oh
real.
yeah. Oh
These
yeah.
kids
Yeah.
are way more, and I think the reality of it is, man, like they have more access to things that we didn't have access.
Oh,
Them
100%.
electronic pacifiers, man. These
Yeah.
kids got access to music and things and ideas. I just took my stepson or my girlfriend's son. Uh, I just took his shit. Like, man, you got too much going on, bro.
You got too much
You
going on, boy.
he some
I'm
he
after
I
you,
look at
bro.
his search history. He's searching
Yeah.
King Von. I
Oh
got
wow.
boy, you got me scared to sleep around. What the hell you looking
Boy.
for King Von
Boy.
for?
And
Boy.
we're not gonna glaze over that. They said electronic pacifiers. What?
Exactly.
Boy,
Exactly.
let me
Yeah,
pull this.
100%.
Let
They
me get
can't
this
sit up.
phone.
They need it.
Yeah, man, take this shit.
Electronic
You don't need this shit,
pacifiers.
bro.
Yeah,
You don't.
they don't
You
got
don't.
the pop guns no more now. They got them switches now, boy. They ain't playing no
Boy,
game.
look at here.
They
I
want
took
that.
him, man. We straight,
King
bro.
Bun died, and y'all won't follow him. You know.
Boy, man.
A
So
Mhm.
violent death.
before we get up out of here, Nate, my man, if anybody wanted to go down the journey of politics, like if a kid asked Nate, where would I get started to go down the journey to think about to start getting into politics? What would you tell that young Nate or that young kid, 16,
I
14, 15 years old, somewhere in,
I'd want to ask them why.
mm,
I'd want to know what is your why. Because see, if you're just wanting to get into politics to because you think it's a popularity thing, you're in the
boy,
wrong.
boy, you in
It's
the
a
wrong.
thankless. Yeah, you're in the wrong world.
Boy,
If you're into politics because you want to see better for your community, then tell me your level of service politics. Then
right.
see. my reasoning and logic behind getting in this position or running for this position is because I see the service that is needed. I feel
Right.
like the position that I want to be in will allow me space to be more of a servant
Right.
and help me to facilitate the needs that my community needs to
Right.
meet those needs. So
100.
first I would ask him, tell me your journey through service. Now, how are you serving where you are?
Right.
And if you're not serving anywhere you are now, then how is it going to change when you get a position of authority or a
That's right.
position? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing now? So if you're just
Right.
doing it to build your resume or to put on your shirt, you're in the wrong area, brother.
Because you running
Because
for
it's
alderman, right? You running for
yeah,
alderman? Fourth
I am
alderman?
running. I'm expecting to run for fourth ward alderman
Fourth
in
ward.
Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
For
That's what's
those
up.
for those that don't know about the wars, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, these
In the bluff, like people need to hear this.
Yeah.
mhm.
100%.
Cause
Yeah.
trust me, I'm the grandson of a very a lot of politicians that I put it like that. But for those that don't know, what ward is that you're running for?
The fourth ward is the north side, the place where UAPB is at.
Mm.
Jefferson Parkway, some of
Mhm.
the biggest employers in Pine Bluff. So
Yeah.
I will be the one who facilitates or helps develop and grow the community for the north side. That includes, like I said, those important businesses.
Yeah.
UAPB, University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. So these are reasons why I want to be in this position. Excuse me,
No, you good. You
because
good.
we need to have someone at the table
Yeah.
who
Mhm.
can have these conversations when UFPB is getting ready to make a major decision. I may not be at the table, but at least I can get in the room and say, well, what about the community?
Yeah,
Right.
and not be considered a sellout because
Right.
that's what
No,
they
Yeah.
right,
That
right, right.
hood,
No,
that
And
hood thing. Yeah, that's that
and you
hood
talk
thing.
about serving the community, being of service, and being in the position of power to serve.
right.
It's the mindset that we need in more of our public servants.
Yeah.
It's
How
in the job.
how important is
Mhm.
it to keep your nose clean while you're young on the path, like of growing up when you want to get into politics? Or only, I mean, everybody ain't not gonna be Marion Barry. You know what I'm saying? That's, everybody ain't gonna be like that's a different dudes. You know what I'm saying? they,
It's
they could go to
important.
jail and come back. Yeah.
Well, it's important because as a black man, and this is a thankless work. Ain't no grace for no black man because
Yep.
excuse me.
Boy, you got that good now.
Right. It's important because now picking up some change that's 6 years old in my under my laptop.
Yeah.
It's important because
yeah.
ain't no grace for a black man in America. So
Mm.
if you mess up your name, you didn't
Oh,
catch a charge, you didn't done something to mess up your name ain't good, then everywhere you go, every direction you run in, somebody gonna have when you walk in the room, they're gonna be like, oh, that nigga
Yeah.
dirty, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna start holding
yeah,
their pocketbooks when they see you.
boy.
I don't really trust the nigga. And
Yeah.
so I pride myself in saying ain't no stain on my name, baby. We have to
Mhm.
Hey,
protect our
no.
name.
Yes,
We have
sir.
to protect our name. We have to protect our brand because we already targeted. We
Mhm.
people say women. You always hear black women say they're the most protected or unprotected group. Well,
Mhm.
we're the most attacked.
Yeah.
As black
100%.
men, we are on a constant attack
Yeah.
from every direction every day
Yeah.
because we are a threat to the community, to the system that we're trying to tear down. We are a threat to systematic racism.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was telling him
Yeah.
about watching blood sport the other day. Me trying to sign up for blood sport. He said, "Who's your master, Tanaka?" He said, "You don't look like Tanaka."
Mhm. But
Yeah.
like I say, the
Yeah.
system was already in place. Like each time it's like 20, 20, then 5, and you see like how stuff has been transpiring. Like it's crazy.
I
And
I honestly believe though that we can counter that. I don't want to go crazy because they'll be thinking I'm like Farrakhan talking to her, but
Mm.
I honestly think that we can make our own economics. We can do all of that, but we have to be on the same page, and that's the hard part is getting everybody on the same page.
It's
You know,
it's not as
why I
hard.
got to do this? Why I got to do that, dude? If we got to further as a community, we got to do this. You know what I'm saying? But that be the hard part sometimes. You know.
It's not as hard as people mapping it out to be. You know what I'm saying? Like Sunday, yeah, boy, yesterday, I went to a little men's group,
Yeah.
and what I saw, it was real deal. Like that was the first time I felt like, okay, this might be something right here. This is something special right here.
Yeah.
This is something special because even when the young bulls they got up and spoke, and you actually listen to them, and that's one of my biggest things that I always try to tell the young ones that's up under me. Like, look, I know what y'all thought, but this is what it really is. And then the ones that really listen, they'll come back like 5 or 6 years later. They might have been doing better, but they were like, damn, this is what you was trying to tell me. And I
Yeah.
was like, yeah. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
The world is real out here.
Oh yeah.
It's real.
Oh yeah. 100%.
It's real out here, yo.
It's a thinking game.
100%.
100% thinking game.
And don't nobody care how you feel, what you
Yeah.
think. They don't
Yeah.
give a damn about what you got going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Oh.
you better shit. It is what
What
it
he say?
is.
What he say on one of my favorite lines on the God the one that was in jail. What was it?
I already know what
What's
you're
the one when they
talking
go
about.
on Scared Straight? He said, just because you come in here and read all this Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, all this other, this don't make me your brother keeper. Because it'll be a dude like me that'll dog you out up in here. I was like, man, that's real right there, man.
Yep.
They don't care if you come in here, you black, that don't mean nothing.
Not a
Don't make
damn
stop
thing.
Yeah,
And we got to get back to that point where we do
we do.
protect each other.
We do.
Yep.
Because listen, I'm gonna tell you something. They gonna look out for each other.
Oh, 100%.
We all.
And that's why
I
you
don't know if
trying to
y'all.
get in position of power.
But I ain't
You
gonna
know?
lie, Nate. Being in the corporate world, I be seeing them dog each other out too. I'm starting to see that a lot happen.
Hold on. We see them dog out each other, but let them have opportunity to throw you under the bus.
Oh,
You go
100%.
first.
Yeah.
You first.
That's why they safeguard.
Run
Get
them
them skills.
I'm gonna get
That's why I
them,
tell them
but you first.
you got to
Yeah.
get some skills, man, so you can safeguard yourself from when it happen, man.
And
'Cause
not only do
it
you
ain't
have
it
to
ain't a
be,
matter of if it happened, it's when it happened. That's
bet-
what I.
yep. And that's
You
the
know.
other scary part. Even if you have the skills, they're gonna figure out a way to alienate you. They're gonna
Mhm.
figure out a way to
Mm.
alienate you and outcast you.
Man,
Yeah, if they
I
see
would
you
say
as a
if
threat.
you know how to sell something and make cash, it gets very hard to do that. But
I
it's just
agree.
all about the hustle, you know. Like I tell my cousin, man, if you can just buy trailers and spray paint the trailer, replace the wood, buy the trailer for $400 and sell it for $1,000. You know what I'm saying? That's cash.
But
You don't
that
have to track that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm just
I
saying, just
agree.
creative like that. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
agree
yeah,
100%. And that's part of, for instance, that's what me and my cousins do, man. My cousin and
yeah,
my nephew, we have a business called BDT,
yeah.
where we do lawn remove, waste removal out of yards. If you
Oh,
got,
okay.
we do everything. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And this is part of that village building where we're
Yeah.
saying, hey,
Mhm.
man, you need somebody to come cut your grass, bet we'll cut your grass. You need somebody to help build your not build, you need somebody to help put together some furniture that you just bought, we bet we got
Yeah.
it. You need a TV put up, we got it.
You're
And what
bringing
we
your
done,
skills to the table.
right,
Yeah.
right. And so I personally ain't gonna do it, but guess what? I got a mouthpiece, I got a platform. Let me
Yeah.
put it out there. If I see somebody or
Yeah,
somebody
man.
say so,
When
these
you
type of things.
when you make Alderman, man, we're gonna have to make a road trip down there, man. We got to sit down and record in
Oh
the restaurant.
yeah,
I know we get
man.
there and bring the camera down there, man. We gonna
Yeah.
put
Yeah,
up, man.
man.
Yeah,
I,
that's
I
for
hope
sure.
Whole
hope
time I
this is
thought,
something.
hey, whole time I thought you was from Little Rock. I was like, damn, I
Nah,
ain't know,
nah, next for the bluff, man.
I ain't
For
know
Hey
the
man,
that. I never knew that. I was like, damn, like damn,
I
son.
could tell when he had that long bell grill, like, nah, that's the bluff right there.
hey, a lot of people be like, dude, you because I've
In Little
lived
Rock,
all
yeah.
my adult life in Little Rock.
Little Rock, yeah,
I've
yeah.
Yeah,
all of my adult life has been
yeah,
in Little Rock. So
yeah.
It's
now,
kind of, it's a beautiful thing too.
Oh yeah,
Cause
for sure.
I remember when the bluff was, when we used to come from Little Rock and go down south, like what was it downtown? Yeah,
Yeah,
downtown.
yeah. And the
Like that
convention
stuff used
center.
to be. That stuff used
Nate,
to be.
I bet you we used to go to them parties. Nate probably was up in there with the shirt off, man, up in
Yeah,
there getting down
no,
at the
no. But I'm
in the
saying
circle. You go in the
before you
circle, man, the ring, the dance off ring, man.
like
nah, nah, nah.
before you got to the
Yeah.
where they built the casino in, before you got to the
Uh-huh.
casino,
The
like no,
mall.
that stuff used to be cutting. It
Oh
used
yeah,
to
the
look
mall
nice.
used to go there first before the nighttime hit. You go down there, go hit up the mall real quick,
Mm-hmm.
see what they
Yep.
got going on. Then you go to, like I said, go to Looking Good, man. Get that throwback, man. See what they got popping up in there, man.
The bluff
They
coming
gonna
back
be,
though, man. We're gonna get it back where it was, man. You know what I'm saying? This
yeah.
got homecoming coming up. We're
So
gonna have a good time.
the casino not trying to gentrify nothing down there. They keeping them out so far.
I
No,
mean, the
no,
casino's gonna do what it's gonna do. So
yeah, that's a
Yeah.
whole different
Yeah,
monster.
I know, and I know I had some homeboys from Helena. They were saying that the thing that sucked about Helena, Mississippi, that people were going there and gambling their deeds and stuff. They just got so addicted to it, and that's how they was
yep,
getting a lot of land.
yeah, and
I was
that's
like, I
here
hope
too.
they don't do that.
It's
Oh wow,
oh,
that's
yeah, man. Look, there's some
Yeah,
folks who just be in that casino, man, and
man, that's
lose out.
crazy.
But
Yeah, it is what it
it's
is,
sad.
man.
It is what it is. It
Yeah,
is what it is, man.
but Big
yeah.
Nate, man, we
If
appreciate you for
y'all,
coming on, man. Yeah, what you want to say, Phil, before we get up out, before we close out?
yeah, appreciate that, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm at to swing down. Yeah.
Pull
I'm the
up on me,
most known.
baby.
Hey, look, I'm the most known unknown.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, baby. Let them know who
Yeah.
you be.
But
You know,
yeah, man, when I was younger, man, where your studio is, right? I used to be at the detail shop. It used to be a detail shop. Now it's a tire shop. With VT, and them used to be it. I used to be down there when I was younger. And then BP used to be up the street, but that's what make it funny when you told me that whatever studio was, because I was like, man,
uh-huh.
I know it. Yeah, that little tire shop used to be a detail shop, and
Oh,
you
okay,
know,
cool.
Snow and them used to come over there, little Willie and them and all that. Used to come over there and stuff, but yeah, man, grew up in Southwest, like say Bill, he's from the South Side and stuff, so but yeah.
Okay.
and
Well, one
don't
thing
forget.
I'll tell anybody. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, I was about to say, don't forget to hit the like button, follow button on Underground Radio.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man. Yeah, yeah. On the
Shout
Real
out to D-Dirt,
Underground
man.
Radio.
Man.
Shout out to
Hey
Dirk, my brother.
man.
Shout out to the real Joe
Hey,
G.
tell him man, I like the episode when he had Big Show on there, man. That was a crazy episode.
Man, that thing that went viral 11 times, man.
Mm,
Big
yeah,
Show, man. That's a cold name, man. Big Show. That's a cold name.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, you can always follow me, man. This week, I got Eric Walden, who's running for
Okay.
county judge in Palm Bluff. Next week, I
Okay.
got Orlando Jones,
Okay.
and I want to say the week after that, or the couple of weeks, I have the mayor of Palm Bluff, Vivian
Oh,
Flowers.
that was up.
So man, I'm
hey,
grateful for it, man. We just working, man. We working.
That's how you do.
Um, couple of
Yeah.
weeks or a couple of weeks after that, I'll have y'all. Um, we just working, man. We working, putting it together and
Yeah.
making it work.
yeah.
That's
And
all we on.
and Grandpa was alumni at UAPB.
Okay, cool,
Yeah,
cool. That's what's
real
up.
good, real
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, yeah, man. Dear mother, I love my dear mother homecoming coming up.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah, y'all for the
but I was
chicken.
gonna, yes, sir, doc. Hey, what I was gonna say, man, your network is your net worth, man. Make sure to knock on some doors and get in the right room, baby. What
Yeah.
you know might get you in the room, but who you know keep you in that motherfucker. So
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Yeah.
man. I appreciate y'all for letting me on, man. I'm finna go get
Anytime you
this
want to come on, man, let us know, man. I know
already,
the
man.
politic game, man. You school them on this politic game. I know we
Hey,
got a
man,
little bit of follow. I know we ain't like y'all. We trying to get up to y'all level, man. We trying to get up to y'all
man.
in D-Dirt, man. You know, D-Dirt, boy. He
I'm right there
famous,
with
man.
you. I'm right there with you. Yeah, you talking that
Hey,
politics stuff. I'm right there with
Yeah.
already, baby. You know the thing about those numbers, though, man.
I'm
And
an
Dirty
IT guy.
tell
I'm a tech
Dirt.
guy. That's my thing, you know.
Hey,
Yeah.
man. Hey, shit. Look,
you.
Dirt be on my ass all the time about that. One thing
Yeah,
about
dude.
those numbers, though, man, I tell you, man, we didn't went through so much.
I bet.
We didn't went through so much trying to make it work.
Yeah.
Um,
It's gonna work.
and what happens, what you have to do is just keep going.
Keep going.
Stay
Yep.
constant, stay steady, keep doing the work, man. Keep
Yeah.
showing up even when you don't want to show up, and keep knocking down doors, man. It's gonna
All
all
we can
come
do.
together. That's all you can do, man. And I appreciate y'all boys for invite me on to your platform, and I
Yeah.
look forward to y'all coming on mine, man. Real
Yes,
talk.
sir.
It
We're gonna be
should,
there. Yes, sir.
yeah, yeah.
Appreciate you coming on. Appreciate y'all for watching, man. Let us know in the comments what you think. Anything you want to hear us talk about. Like, share, and subscribe, like Peel said, and we will catch you on the next Thinking Game podcast.